Welcome back to the channel, friends. Can you believe that we're already starting our 8th album by Taylor Swift? So far, we've listened to the Tortured Poets Department, we've listened to Midnights, we've listened to Folklore and Evermore, we also listened to Speak Now, Taylor's version, that's what we just got out of. We listened to Debut, and we listened to Fearless. So this is our 8th album in my Taylor Swift deep dive. I'm very excited for this one. It's apparently a fan favorite. I want to say this reaction, I am stopping at Ronan. I was advised that it's very emotional, and I think it's like track number 22. So we get up to 22, and then we'll stop there, and then we'll jump into the vault tracks in part 2. Now, let's get into this album. I am super excited for this. We are going to be jumping into Spotify, trying to break down the lyrics to my best ability. The first track is State of Grace, and like I said, we're going to be stopping on track number, track number 21, I'm sorry. Track number 21 is Ronan. We'll be stopping there, and well, I will be jumping into the lyric video that I already have linked, so we'll be watching that. But the first track is called State of Grace. Let's get into it. And just a reminder, for the OG songs, we will be hearing those through like music videos, live performances. If there's, I think there's like interviews and stuff here too. So we'll be getting glimpses of everything of the OG time period as well. So don't worry, we will be jumping back into 2012. I will be trying to remember Taylor's 21-ish, 1989 should have been like 22 during the release of this, if not 23. So yeah, actually, yeah, she would have been 23 on the release of this. So let's get into it. Very, very excited. The first track is called State of Grace. Ooh, drums. Are we gonna be getting more rock Taylor? Y'all know I love some rock Taylor. Some dial-up in there. Whoa. Who's producing this? Okay, Christopher, I'm pretty sure he's like the main producer on this one as well. Already out the gate, this feels like a U2 song. Like that that guitar already has that nice tone on it. It just sounds even like that radio static or whatever that was in the beginning. It sounds like a U2, like a mid 2000s rock song. Yeah, like dial up. Like Life Now still. Man, love those guitars. Already got goosebumps. I'm already covered in goosebumps, y'all. Oh my gosh, I love the way her vocal was elongated there. Oh, that definitely sounds just like a U2 song. So far, we've hit on like touch and go. She mentioned that's kind of how a lot of our relationships are now. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. We're addicted to our cell phones and our screens and everything. But I really like the feeling of this though. It feels euphoric. Drop those walls. Touch and go, and now we don't let go. Could have been us, Taylor. I love Rock Taylor. Her voice is perfect for this genre. I'm saving this song already. I cannot. Why does it feel so euphoric? It feels really good. I like how it kind of changed already. It was like we're all touch and go, and then it turned into what'd she say? Like we'll never let go. Now all we know is don't let go. You come around and the armor falls, pierce the room like a cannonball. So you come around and the walls drop. You pierce the room like a cannonball, like just a wrecking ball coming in, to quote the great Miley Cyrus. I love this. Facts. So that's why that said that in the prologue. Taylor, I love how she incorporates her lyrics into like her writing and stuff too. Love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right. Unless you have like, it's kind of like getting into business. Like some people get into business with like bad business ethics where they're already planning their escape. They're already planning their like withdrawal and whatever. And then it comes with love too. Some people are already like, they're a lot of guys think like, okay, I'm gonna hit it, then quit it kind of thing, and it's very ruthless. And that's not playing it good and right. That's playing it like with really bad ulterior motives. Her weakness. Beautiful. Feels passionate, hopeful. That's perfect. Woo! Yes. Unless you play it good and right. Mwah! That is a fantastic song. That might have been one of my favorites of her discography so far. I love simple melodies like that. It felt so airy and hopeful and passionate and just like kind of longing for that feeling and euphoric. A beautiful, like just simple song just to start the album. I know they can't all be just like happy and jubilant like that, but man, that just felt really, really good. This is a state of grace. This is the worthwhile fight. Love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right. And you guys will continue to hear me on and on talk about how I think love is hard. Love is complicated, but I also think love is very much so worth it. I think relationships are worth it. Friendship, romantically, whatever it may be. I think we are social beings, and that's something that keeps us going, is relationships and connections with humanity and nature and animals and everything else like that. But love especially is so worth it, y'all. Had to save that song. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, already the self-titled track, Red. Oh, Taylor and your visuals. Ooh. Taylor doesn't seem like a Maserati kind of gal to me. She seems like she would drive like an old classic, what does James Bond drive? Why am I blanking on James Bond's car? Oh my goodness, I feel like something classic though. It kind of feels like we went back to that like country or pop country kind of sound there. It's a little twangy, got a little tinge of country in there, but I like it. And she is a chorus master. She just understands song structure so well. I think I'm gonna end up saving this one too.
It was like realizing all you ever wanted was right there in front of you. Memorizing him was as easy as knowing all the words to your old favorite song. Fighting with him was like trying to solve a crossword and realizing there's no right answer.
Ooh, yikes.
Regretting him was like wishing you never found out that love could be that strong. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Missing him was dark gray all alone. Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met.
Such a great melody.
Loving him was red. Oh, red. Burning red.
Another super clever song. I think that's awesome how it's all like the extremes, right? I mean, fighting with him was like trying to solve a crossword and realize there's no right answer. That's just that's not a thing. Regretting him was like wishing you never found out that love could be that strong. Now that's tough. Losing him was blue like I'd never known. Missing him was dark gray all alone. Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met. So the extremes of those colors. Then beloving him was red, red, red. And you see that red. And a lot of times when people usually describe like seeing red or feeling red, it's just like a lot of times it's very angry, but also it could just be like extremely passionate. Like you're just like all the way up here on 100.
Remembering him comes in flashbacks and echoes. Tell myself it's time now.
Like that.
Let go, but
Little
moving
bridge.
on from him is impossible, and I still see it all in my head. You're burning red.
Oh yeah, baby. Give me all of the guitars.
Loving him was red.
Sing it, Taylor.
Oh, losing him was blue like I'd never known. Missing him was dark gray all alone. Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met. 'Cause loving him was red. Yeah, red.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, burning red.
It is insane seeing and hearing the maturation of Taylor Swift throughout this deep dive and like watching her just get better and better and better with the lyricism, the cleverness, the storytelling, and the vocal. Now I know this is Taylor's version. We know that she's gotten better throughout the years, but just the way it's being sung, I imagine the OG's probably not that far off from the quality of the vocal. This is perfect though. What an amazing singer-songwriter this woman is. It's mind-blowing still to this day that like it's banger after banger after banger after banger. And yes, I saved this one. Ooh, we hear a little country twang at the end. 2 for 2 so far. Taylor Swift, this Red album. I feel like, are we gonna be dancing this entire time? I'm okay with that. Y'all know I love to dance, but so this song, it seems like it's about losing and loving this person, and it just seems very like big and bold, and like she's talking about here with like the blue, feeling okay. Losing was blue like I never known. That's like the worst feeling you could feel, that blueness, that super sadness. Missing him was dark gray all alone, and that's how missing feels. That feeling of missing someone, it feels like dark gray. It feels like being in this void, right? Forgetting him was like trying to know somebody you never met. because loving him was red, red, red. Loving them was so intense. There was such a spark. Fantastic songwriting. Treacherous. Ooh, Dan Wilson, producer. Track number 3.
Put your lips close to mine, as long as they don't touch.
You want him to? They want them to tease you?
Out of focus, eye to eye,
Is that Dylan O'Brien in the visualizer over there?
to the gravity's tune.
That is Dylan O'Brien. Good looking man.
And I'll do anything you say, if you say it with your hands.
Dang.
And I'd be smart to walk away, but you're quicksand.
Ooh. And I'd be smart to walk away, but you're quicksand. So what, you sinking into them whenever you try to get away? Are they very, like, convincing?
This slope is treacherous. This path is irregular. This slope is treacherous.
Slippery slope, huh?
And I like it.
Of course you do, Taylor.
I can't decide if it's a choice, getting swept away. I hear the sound of my own voice, asking you to stay. All we are is skin and bone, trained to get along. Forever going with the flow, but your friction.
Ooh, but your friction. So you're keeping me from sliding down the slope?
This slope is treacherous. This path is irregular. This slope is treacherous.
Sounds risky.
I like it. Two headlights shine through the sleepless night, and I will get you alone. Your name has echoed through my mind, and I just think you should know that nothing safe is worth the drive, and I would follow you home. I'll follow you home.
Sounds like the riskiness of love, like diving in head first and not really thinking too much about it and just going after it. Because a lot of the time, that riskiness, that unsafe love, it does feel really good. It feels very spontaneous. It feels very fun and freeing, but also treacherous and scary.
This hope is treacherous.
Anxiety ridden.
This daydream is dangerous. This hope is treacherous.
Very sultry.
Two headlights shine through the sleepless night, and I will get you alone. Your name has echoed through my mind, and I just think you should know that nothing safe is worth the drive, and I will
Pardon me if I interpret that wrong, but it seems very self-explanatory. That it just seems like a very risky love. It's one of those loves that you dive head first and you just don't really think about it. And it could be with the wrong person, even though she did say that they're friction. So that makes me think that they're kind of compatible. They're kind of right for each other. That person's gonna stop her from sliding down that slippery slope into the treachery. But yeah, it just feels like that risky love, and I think many of us have experienced that as well. There's that temptation of going after that unsafe love. I believe Gracie Abrams has a song about it as well. I just can't remember the exact name of it, but yeah, it's going after it. It's crazy, treacherous love. It's a slippery slope. I didn't save that one because I like the musicality of it, but the lyrics, I do like the lyrics, but it's not something that's really just resonating with me. But sonically, musically, I think that was a really good song. As you see me bobbing my head along and feeling it. And her vocal is just very beautiful.
Once upon a time, a few mistakes ago, I was in your sights. You got me alone. You found me. You found
Wait.
me. You found me. I guess you didn't care, and I guess I like that. And when I felt hard, you took a step back without me.
Hold.
Without me. Without me. And he's long gone.
If this is the song I think it is, I thought this was Halsey the whole time. Oh my God. That's the problem, man. Oh my gosh. This is Taylor?
Blame is on me, 'cause I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been.
I feel so
Till you
stupid.
put me down. Oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really distracted right now. What? This is one of those moments where I feel like I'm being sent into a different reality. I thought this was Halsey the whole time. This has been Taylor Swift. That's where it's like that, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. I thought that was Halsey.
So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
What?
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. No apologies. He'll never see.
I feel like a dummy.
That he's the reason why you're drowning.
It's like dubstep.
You're drowning. And I heard you moved on from whispers on the street. A new notch in your belt is all I'll ever be. And now I see, now I see, now I see. He was long gone when he met
Drums feel great.
me, and I realized the joke is on me. I knew you were trouble when you walked
Yeah, this is a banger.
So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down. Oh, I knew you were trouble when you
Blowing my
walked
mind though.
in. So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. And the saddest fear.
Yeah, guys, I am so mind blown that I thought this was Halsey for this whole time. I mean, I've heard this song on the radio before. I've heard this at parties. I've heard this at many places, and for some reason, I thought that was Halsey. It's like that little bit of the same tone, but now hearing it on the album, it's unmistakably Taylor Swift. So I feel so dumb right now, and I've been kind of distracted listening to it, but it feels like it's about regret. Like flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh yeah, trouble, trouble, trouble. Like just dealing with the wrong person.
Comes creeping in.
Oh.
That you never loved me.
I'm saving this
Or
song.
her, or anyone, or anything. Yeah. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been.
This is so damn good. That is a freaking banger right there. I imagine that probably has billions of streams. I feel so dumb thinking that was Halsey this whole time. 475 million, still extremely respectable, and out of this world. That's an insane amount of streams. But wow, I am mind blown. I thought this was Halsey. This is a fantastic song. Like I said, this is a song that I've heard so many times at like parties and on the radio and at sports events and stuff like that. I had no idea, and it's so unmistakably her too. Now that I'm going through like all these albums, you have to remember, guys, I didn't listen to Taylor Swift really at all. I've only heard some songs on the radio. I stopped listening to the radio around like 2012, 2013 when I got like Pandora, and then 2014 I got Spotify. So that changed up a lot. But yeah, it just feels like a lot like regret. It feels like an extremely toxic person that she's dealing with here. And yeah, she knew you were trouble when you walked in, but why are you still messing with them? Okay, I think this is track number 5. Yes, we are on track number 5. So as we know, this is a very important song to Taylor. As always, on track number 5 is her most important track on the album. So All Too Well, Taylor's version. Here we go. Producers. We have Christopher Rowe, Liz Rose, main artist, composer, producers, Taylor Swift. All Too Well. Hold on, that sounds like you're beautiful.
I walked through the
Oh, whoa.
door with you.
Sounds like James Blunt. Sort of.
I walked through the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you've still got it in your drawer even now.
Why am I getting goosebumps already? Production's getting me.
Oh, your sweet disposition, my wide
Get the sound right.
eyes. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and
Oh, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place. So when I think of upstate, I'm thinking of New York. I know Taylor has lived a lot of her life in New York and still lives a lot of her life in New York. So I'm assuming we're talking about upstate New York. Feels autumn leaves are falling. So picture beautiful New York City with the autumn leaves falling, and just get that picture in your mind.
I can picture it after all
The setting.
these days, and I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me.
Aw.
Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well.
That vocal is so damn beautiful, Taylor. Okay, because there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red because you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well. So again, I'm picturing autumn, New York in the autumn. I'm picturing Taylor and the passenger princess, wind in her hair, and this driver, this person looking at her with this gaze of love. And we're setting the picture of love now.
Photo album on the counter. Your cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. Your mother
Going through the memories. The guitars in this album have been phenomenal. It's like perfectly encapsulating emotions.
Maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much, but maybe this thing was a masterpiece. Till you tore it all up, running scared. I was there, I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest.
Ouch. Oh my God. Running scared. I was there. I remember all too well. And you call me up again just to break me like a promise. Just beating them, just berating them, probably just hurting them and making them feel terrible, breaking them, and breaking them like a promise. Probably like the constant breaking of promises. So just a little so clever again, so casually cruel in the name of being honest. So some people think that they just like there's a time and a place to be like overtly honest, like overly honest, and there's also a time where you need to just hold your shit back. Sometimes you don't have to be so hurtful to someone while being honest to them. Some people are just like that though, and they blame it on that. It's like, oh well, I just can't tell a lie. Oh, I just can't lie to you, whatever. And it's like you're not. You're just trying to be cruel. You're trying to hurt me, and you know how to hurt me, so you're going to do it. And that's just it's so lame.
On a crumpled up piece of paper lying here, 'cause I remember it all, too well.
I feel she's dated a lot of people, and this may not be autobiographical. I feel she's dated a lot of people that just are not ready, are not mature enough for a commitment, for relationships.
Time won't fly.
It's not her fault. All her fault.
Paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it.
That's something that's so common right there too. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. A lot of time you can't give back to your old self. You're moving on. You're ever growing. Like you're going to turn into a different person from the heartbreaks, from the good times and stuff like that. But you're always changing, and you should always be like you should always embrace that change. But yeah, I mean, it's very common to want to get back to that cheery, that sense of like normality that you had before of who you were, that thought that you thought you were before. But as you grow and as you go through these experiences, you do become different. Sometimes it does make us a little bit colder, and it can put a blemish on our shine a little bit like that. But it's up to us to be able to get out of that.
Your plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own. Now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very
Why?
first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. Can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. 'Cause there we are again when I loved you so. Back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was where I was there, I remember it all too well.
It's very painful. It's very reminiscent for ourselves. Like it makes you think about your own failures and relationships and I mean, I haven't been perfect in relationships, that's for damn sure. I haven't been terrible either. So like never cheated on anyone or anything like that. And I've never tried to make anyone feel bad. I've never really been cruel in relationships, but there has been times where there's been miscommunication and there's been times where it's just like I haven't felt like committing. So I've been on that side of it. I've been on the side of like dating someone and them not feeling like they want to commit and just kind of giving me the runaround and everything like that. But this is just like really reminiscent. It's just this bringing back that heartbreak and that memory that she's going through here. And then for them as well, like why, like they kept the scarf. That person that's kind of like only given, it seems like a little bit of themselves to Taylor, or like didn't want to commit. They kept that scarf for some reason. She says to like remember, where is it? Like to remember the innocence of it, I think. To remember the innocence of maybe the relationship or the innocence of themselves. But you kept my old scarf from that very first week because it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. So like that first week of like everything is so fresh and new and we're both innocent in this game of love. I wonder if that's what she means there, and just like the innocence of that feeling and everything, and that it smells like her. So I wonder if they're also feeling regret then, and if they like it's almost like a too little, too late kind of thing. Like they decided to start stepping up and changing the way they're acting when it gets too late, maybe, because they're not innocent anymore. And I imagine like you don't want to take that person back when they're not exactly being open and being there for you throughout the whole relationship. So it feels very heartbreaking and devastating, but a beautiful written song, and it is getting saved. I imagine if I'm not like trying to decipher everything, I felt like it was pulling on my heartstrings a little bit there at the end. So a great track, number 5. 22.
It feels like a
If I remember right, during that speech I watched, the NYU speech, you guys said that she had the song 22, and this is what she was referring to.
perfect night to dress up like hipsters.
Feels
and
very
make fun of
poppy.
our exes. It feels like a perfect night for breakfast.
Shellback,
and
MX
midnight.
Martin. Whoa. Okay, is this when she started working with these legends?
Fall in love with strangers. Yeah, we're happy, free, confused, and lonely.
At least
at the
Shellback's from
same
Sweden.
time. It's miserable and magical. Oh yeah. Tonight's
Martin
the
might be
night when
too.
we forget about the deadlines. It's time. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you
Okay.
keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but
I've
I'll
heard
bet
this,
you
okay.
want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. It seems like one
Wow.
of those nights. This place too crowded, too many cool kids. It seems like
Who's Taylor Swift anyway? Ew.
one of those nights we ditch
Some
the whole
haters.
scene and end up dreaming instead of sleeping. Yeah.
All right, so it already just sounds like the freedom of being young. It reminds me of Wiz Khalifa's "Young, Wild, and Free." Just freedom and having a good time at that age. And I imagine she would have been 22 probably writing this. But if this came out in 2012, at like towards the end of 2012, then that means she was probably 23 having to perform this all the time. That's just kind of funny to think about her being up there. Probably performed it more often as 23 and 24 and might not have even had a chance to perform it at 22. That would just feel so weird up there, but
We're
Fun so
happy, free,
far.
confused, and lonely in the best way. It's miserable and magical. Oh yeah.
it's miserable and magical.
Tonight's the night when we forget about the hard
Yeah,
days.
baby.
It's time.
Have a good time.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Super poppy.
Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I'll bet you want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. 22. I don't know about you. 22.
Just burning up the town, baby. This song is really fun. The beat's very contagious and catchy, and the lyricism is fun and outgoing, and just feels like freedom. So joyful. Oh yeah, I can't help it. She's singing. Ooh. Taylor loves them bad boys, huh? You look like bad news. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. That song was so much fun. The only reason I'm not saving this guy, I'm not 22 anymore, and it's just, yeah, I'm not gonna be singing about that. But so much fun. That was a great beat. Shout out to Shellback and Max Martin. I'm pretty sure they might actually both be from Sweden. I'm pretty dang sure that Shellback is from Sweden. Let me see here. Shellback, Carl Johan Schuster, known professionally as Shellback, is a Swedish record producer and songwriter. He was listed as the #1 producer of 2012 on Billboard magazine's year-end chart, and he also topped the list of their top 10 songwriters airplay chart the same year. He has won 4 Grammy Awards. So wins the #1 producer of 2012. I wonder if it's because of this song right here. I believe Max Martin is also a Swede. Max Martin, the stage name of Carl Martin Sandberg, is a Swedish songwriter and record producer who has influenced pop music throughout the 21st century. I believe he even just won, like, someone put like a ranking out recently, like maybe it was Pop Based or Billboard or someone that put like, I think Max Martin and Shellback were in like the top 5, maybe even 1 and 2 of like the best pop producers of the 21st century. So amazing. I'm pretty sure you guys said they also worked with her on 1989 or Reputation maybe, but very excited for those albums as well, obviously. But so much fun with this track. It's crazy going from that 5th track that was so like heart-wrenching to then go into this like super jubilant, joyful, fun-loving song like this, 22 by Taylor Swift. That was a lot of fun. Got me twerking, throwing some booty back there. It's fun. I almost do. Ooh, this feels a little country. I feel like the sound is
I bet this time of night you're still up. I bet you're tired from a long, hard week. I bet you're sitting in your chair by the window, looking out at the city, and I bet sometimes you wonder about me.
Taylor, if someone was dating you, I'm sure they think about you all the time.
And I just wanna tell you, it takes everything in me not to call you.
So let me just say, I do like that she doesn't just like hasn't just gotten rid of that country sound. She hasn't just alienated what she started in. And I know I'm pretty, as we've gotten on like Evermore and Folklore and Midnights and TTBD, I have seen that the sound has definitely changed, and there's really no like country in any of those albums really at all that I can think of. But Yeah, I think that's pretty cool that she still kept that on there, as I'm sure she still had a lot of country fans. It's only 2012 at this point. Like we're only a few years into Taylor's career. She's already got all these albums and music out there. But I think that is pretty cool that she's still doing that. And I do like some country every once in a while too. So I like to hear that twanginess from her. And it's just it sometimes adds a little bit of extra layer of emotion, I feel.
And I wish I could run to you, and I hope you know that every
She's
time
yearning.
I don't, I almost do. I almost do.
This close, this close.
I bet you think I either moved on or hate you. 'Cause each time you reach out, there's no reply.
Taylor.
I bet
Cold shoulder.
it never ever occurred to you that I can't say hello to you and risk another goodbye. And I just wanna tell you,
Very
takes
melancholy.
everything in me
Colic.
not to call you.
Some restraint.
And I wish I could run to you, and I hope you know that every time I don't, I almost do. I almost do.
Yeah. I like the tune of that.
Oh, we made quite a mess, babe. It's probably better off this way. And I confess, baby, in my dreams you're touching my face and asking me if I'd wanna try again with you.
I love this. This is, again, just perfect songwriting, great storytelling, but also I love that she's yearning and longing for people. I've said this, I've been outspoken about this now for a while. Like, I feel like the ladies are the only ones making music about yearning and longing for someone. I know this isn't a 9-year-old song, but still, it's so refreshing to hear someone like actually feel things and want love, but there's so much restraint here and longing.
And
beautifully
I almost do. And I just
melancholic.
wanna tell you, it takes everything in me not to call you. And I wish I could run to you, and I hope you know that every time I don't, I almost do. I
So clever.
almost do. I bet this time of night you're still up. I bet you're tired from a long, hard week. I bet you're sitting in your chair by the window, looking out at the city, and I hope sometimes you wonder about me.
It's another heartbreaking track about just like yearning for someone. Maybe even sounds like about like reconnecting with that person, because she's like talking about things that she knows. I bet you're sitting in your chair by the window looking out the city. Like that tells me that she knows them very well and that they've been, together. And yeah, it's a mess. So this right here, I bet you think I either moved on or hate you, because each time you reach out, there's no reply. Getting like the cold shoulder. I bet it never ever occurred to you that I can't say hello to you and risk another goodbye. So it's like she cannot risk responding to those messages because she knows it's most likely going to end another goodbye. And that's just a sad, uncomfortable truth. And dealing with that is very mature, but it's just so sad because she's yearning for him. She's longing for that person. She wants to reconnect, but it's just like, is it worth it? Should I do it? And that's heartbreaking. Ugh, saving this one too. So good. Even though I'm probably not gonna listen to that one that much because it's so sad and it is so relevant. Many of us feel this emotion too. Just wanting to reconnect with someone, wanting to see if they're okay, wanting to see if they still think about you from time to time. We are never ever getting back together.
I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough. Cause like we hadn't seen each other in a month.
That's like a perfect ordering of the album. So that last album or that last song is about reconnecting, right, and yearning for that reconnection, but almost doing it and not going through with it. Where this one is seriously titled "We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together." Just like straight up, no way.
You said you
cut
needed
off.
space. What? Then you come around again and say, baby, I miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Trust me, remember how that lasted for a day? I say I hate you, we break up, you call me, I love you.
Shellback and Max Martin again. This is hilarious. So, then you come around again and say, baby, I miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Trust me, remember how that lasted for a day? So real. I say, I hate you, we break up, you call me, I love you. So toxic and wishy-washy.
Called it off again last night, but this time I'm telling you, we are never ever getting back together. We are never ever getting back together.
Okay, I have heard this song too. This is the problem with Spotify. I've had Spotify for so long now. I'm pretty sure since like 2014. And one of the problems is like I've heard a lot of songs, but because my phone is always in my pocket, if I'm like working out or whatever, and I have my headphones in, I don't always check to see who is singing on the songs and whatever. And I think that's happened with like this, with some of Taylor Swift's music, some of Ariana Grande's music, where it's like, whoa, how have I heard this before? But I didn't know the name. I didn't know who was singing it. Okay.
You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends.
This is a big song too, isn't it?
But we are never
450.
ever getting back together. Like, ever.
Like ever. That is so cute. So far, we've gotten so many like anthems already. Red felt kind of anthemic. I Knew You Were Trouble felt anthemic. 22 felt anthemic. And now this one just feels like big anthem vibes, like just like that great song to play for someone to just like cut them off. I know some of you Swifties have definitely played this to your significant other to make them know that we are never getting back together. And I love that for you, and I love that Taylor Swift put this song out there because that is awesome. And I love this like ever. Never.
I'm really gonna miss you picking fights and me falling for it, screaming that I'm right. And you would hide away and find your peace of mind with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. You called me up again tonight.
Another part of the reasons why I missed out on a lot of music during times, I did have a lot of friends that were like, oh, stop listening to mainstream. Oh, you're listening to mainstream. Oh, this, that, and the other. And it's like, okay, so what? It's still good. But that kind of, the people you're around kind of, they motivate you or they get you into the stuff you're listening to, or sometimes they make fun of you enough to stop you from listening to things. I've grown and I've matured since then. I don't care about like anyone's opinions on my taste in music. But yeah, that was definitely a reasoning. Hearing like that with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. There's so many hipsters out there that just hate everything that's cool and good.
Some indie record that's much cooler than mine. You called me up again tonight, but this time I'm telling you, we are never ever
Yes.
getting back together. We are never ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never ever
I love it.
getting back together.
So sassy and playful.
I used to think that we were forever, ever, and I used to say, never say never.
Okay, there's no way that's like a shot at Justin Bieber, right? I think they're friends. I'm pretty sure he had like a documentary come out around that time called Never Say Never. I'm being messy. Let me pull that back. I don't think that's about him. It's probably just common phrase. Is that Miles Teller in the visualizer? It is Miles.
So he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. And I'm like, this is exhausting, you know? Like, we are never getting back together. Like, ever.
Getting back together.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever, ever getting back together. Getting back together. Getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. Talk to me. Are never, ever,
Saving.
getting back together.
That was so much fun. Sassy and playful and just like did not mince her words whatsoever, did not stutter, said it with her whole chest, and I love it. That is a really fun breakup song right there, and that is just like perfect ammo for the Swifties and for everybody out there. I'm sure like other people probably play this during their breakups just to maybe be facetious or funny, or maybe just to get the message over, because some people just don't get the message, and you have to sometimes be like, all right, look, we're never getting back together, like ever. I think that was so much fun. It was, sassy and playful and empowering and feels like closure. And I think that's exactly what she was going for there. Was this also Shellback and Max Martin? And I think I saw it had like 450 million streams as well. Taylor Swift. Unbelievable, man. Going from country to then to pop like this and just like not skipping a beat and still making bangers. This is insane. This album is incredible so far. Stay, stay, stay. Kind of sounds Christmassy.
I'm pretty sure we almost broke up last night. I threw my phone across the room at you.
Oh,
I
Taylor, that's assault, girl.
expecting some dramatic turn away, but you stayed. This morning I said we should talk about it, 'cause I read you should never leave a fight unresolved. That's when you came in wearing a football helmet and said, okay, let's talk.
Oh my God, that's funny. Because I read you should never leave a fight unresolved. That's when you came in wearing a football helmet. Probably because she threw her phone at him. So he's coming in wearing protection now. That's funny.
And I said, stay, stay, stay. I've been loving you for quite some time, time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad.
Feels very lighthearted.
But I think that it's best if we both stay. Before you, I'd only dated self-indulgent takers who took all of their problems out on me. But you carry my groceries and now I'm always laughing. And I love you because you have given me no choice but to stay, stay, stay. I've been loving you for quite some time, time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad. But I think that it's best if we both stay, stay.
Ooh, I like that.
You took the time to memorize me, my fears, my hopes and dreams. I just like hanging out with you all the time. All those times that you didn't leave, it's been occurring to me. I'd like to hang out with you for my whole life. Stay. And I'll be
It's hard to tell if they actually really like each other or not. It just seems like they're committing to each other and staying with each other just to stay with each other. But it also just feels so lighthearted.
loving you for quite some time. No one else is gonna love me when I get mad.
Okay, never mind.
So I think that it's best if we both stay. I've been loving you for quite some time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad. But I think that it's best if we both stay.
So it seems like just like working it out and choosing love through the battles, through the bad stuff. It was hard to tell if they actually love each other or not, because it seems like they're just like committed and going to stay with each other no matter what, which is not always the healthiest thing. But it is also healthy to fix your problems and work on your problems and to stay sometimes. It just feels very tongue in cheek though, and not serious at all.
Stay. I've been loving you for quite some time. You think that it's funny when I'm mad. But I think that it's best if we both stay. It's so fun.
That was a lot of fun. It just felt very lighthearted. It didn't seem very serious at all. And I don't know if they actually love each other from these lyrics. I'll probably have to listen to it again. But they definitely seem to at least enough to stay through the fights and through the bad stuff. And that is just not relevant to today's time. Usually today it's like one bad fight, one not even a bad fight, sometimes a disagreement, and people are just like, oh, ew. Instead of working it out, I'm just gonna run away and leave. Is what it is. The Last Time, featuring Gary Lightbody of Snow Patrol. I haven't heard Snow Patrol in a long time.
I find myself at your door, just like all those times before.
Whoa.
I'm not sure how I got there. All roads, they lead me here. I imagine you were home, in your room, all alone. And you open your eyes into mine, and everything feels better.
Is that a heartbeat? You hear that? Doom, doom, doom.
In your room, all alone. And you open your eyes into mine, and everything feels better.
Wow.
This is the last time I'm asking you that. Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you out. You break my heart in the blink of an eye.
You find yourself at my door, and just like all those times before, you wear your best apology. But I was there to watch you leave.
Oh.
And all the times I let you in, just for you to go again. Disappear when you come back. Everything is better and right before your eyes. I'm making new paths. The words through eyes. Just you and me.
Wow. perfect vocals together.
This is the last time I'm asking you this. Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you why. You break my heart in the blink of an eye.
This is gorgeous. This song is gorgeous. It almost feels like it could be on Folklore. Like, it reminds me of the Justin Vernon duet as well. It seems like this is another toxic relationship, and just like trying to get to like the final of it, the finish of it, or speaking of the finish of it.
This is the last time you tell me I've got it wrong.
This is the last time I say it's been you all along.
This is the last time I let you in my door.
This is the last time I won't hurt you anymore. Oh, this is the last
This is
time
great.
I'm asking you that.
Saved.
Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you why. You break my heart in the blink of an eye.
This is the last time I'm asking
This is the last time I'm asking you that.
at the top of
Put my name at the top of your list. This is the last time I'm asking you why. You break my heart. This is the last time I'm asking you last. Time I'm asking you last. Time I'm asking you last. This is the last time I'm asking you last. 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 This is the last time I'm asking you last. Time I'm asking you last. Time I'm asking you last.
It's another heartbreaking song right there. Their voices, though, sounded perfect together. The melody, the musicality of this song is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like haunting. They sound like there's some strings in there, perhaps. The voices, though, were perfect, and it just seems like a very toxic relationship, going through the cycles of a toxic relationship again. And I'm asking you, please put me on the top of your list, and you won't do it. I'm like, they're both pleading with each other. They're both longing for that feeling of love and feeling of respect and love. And but it sounds like it's the final, like, we're done, it's over. Last time I'm asking you this. Last time I'm asking you this. This is the last time I'm asking, like, begging, pleading before they ultimately ended it, I imagine. So another devastatingly beautiful song. Yeah, sonically, that was fantastic. I had to save that.
I was reminiscing
Holy
just
ground.
the other day while having coffee all alone, and Lord, it took me away back to a first glance feeling on New York town. Back when you fit in my poems like a perfect rhyme. Took off faster than a green light go. Yeah, you skipped the conversation when you already know. I left a note on the door with a joke we'd made, and that was the first day. And darling, it was good. Never looking down, and right there where we stood was holy ground.
Ooh, it's guitars again, baby.
Spinning like a girl in a brand new dress. We had this big wide city all to ourselves. We plucked
Fantastic. So comparing their love to that holy ground, just this very special place. It's iconic that that's where we were.
Tonight I'm gonna dance for all that we've been through, but I don't
Love that.
wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you. Tonight I'm gonna dance like you were in this room, but I don't wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you.
Saving this one.
Was good. Never looking down.
Oh, this is so damn good.
Right there where we stood was holy ground.
Sounds like a pretty beautiful love.
Tonight I'm gonna dance for all that we've been through, but I don't wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you. Tonight I'm gonna dance like you were in this room, but I don't wanna dance if I'm not dancing with you.
Some nostalgia, got my goosebumps going again. It just had this beautiful feeling to it as well. Production is phenomenal. Another one of my favorite songs on this album, I think. This song and what was the other one I really, really, really liked? Was it I almost do All Too Well, I Knew Your Trouble. Dang it, there was one that I said was like my favorite of all time. It might have been State of Grace. That was the first song. I'll have to check again. But yeah, just really good sounding song there about a love that's extremely special and just having like gratitude for it, I guess. Being really thankful that they've had that before, but also wishing that they were still in that room. Like you were in this room, but I don't want to dance if I'm not dancing with you. Another beautiful track. Sad, beautiful, tragic. Gorgeous. I think some of you have probably noticed by now that I don't really cry a lot of times or get too emotional when it's about love. I don't know why. Maybe it's just something that I understand that we have to go through, and you know, losing someone, it hurts. It definitely hurts, and I've been through a few different heartbreaks that, you know, I've definitely cried and have gone through a lot of trauma with relationships, but I think I'm usually more emotional when it comes to just like other parts of life, like losing someone or making someone happy, building confidence in someone, having those like lighthearted little sounds as well in the music. But so far this album has been beautiful, but it's also been tragic. There's been a lot of toxicity that she's had to deal with in this, and saying goodbye to people, and also just like dealing with those dark thoughts that you have while you are going through the trauma. So it's been a great album so far.
Long handwritten notes deep in your pocket.
Wow.
Words, how little they mean when you're a little too late. Stood right by the tracks, your face in a locket.
This feels very somber.
Good girls, hopeful they'll be, and long they will wait. We had a beautiful magic
This is usually the music that makes me cry. So pretty.
In dreams, I meet you in warm
God, I love that acoustic.
conversation. And we both awake in lonely beds in different cities. And time is taking its sweet time erasing you. And you've got your demons, and darling, they all look like me. 'Cause we had a beautiful magic love there. What a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair. Distance, timing, breakdown, fighting, silence. The train runs off its tracks. Kiss me, try to fix it. Could you just try to listen? Hang up, give up, and for the life of us, we can't get back. A beautiful magic love there. What a sad, beautiful, tragic, beautiful, tragic, beautiful. What we had, a beautiful magic love there. What a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair. We had a beautiful magic love there. What a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair.
Beautiful, tragic love affair. Sad, beautiful, tragic. That explains so many different relationships. And I've told you guys, there's been relationships where I feel like the same feeling. Like there, I've been in relationships where everything is so beautiful. Things that can be tragic, things are like all over the place, but things can be perfect sometimes too. And sometimes you and your partner make like a couple wrong mistakes or bad moves, and it sets like a train in motion of like destruction or something, and you start to like slowly fade away from each other, and it's hard to get that back once you start fading away from each other. And I don't know, this song it seems very sorrowful. It feels very just tragic. It feels very sad. Pretty self-explanatory what's going on here is another lost love and like the somberness of it. But yeah, I'm sure many of you relate to that too, where maybe past relationships where you feel like if you guys would have done like a couple of different things, couple things differently, then maybe you'd still be together and maybe be married or something or whatever it may be. But I don't know. I feel like this would have hit me harder like a couple years ago. I haven't been trying to really date in the past 2 years. I've been focusing more on like my life, my family, other people around in my life. Because there was a good time where that was pretty much like all I cared about was finding a relationship, being with someone, like finding my wife and you know, pursuing kids and a family and all that. Like I thought that's like what all like life was about. And you mature and you get older, and there's other things that it's about like your family, and you know, you end up having, you know, nieces and nephews maybe, and cousins that you want to be around, and your grandparents and stuff like that. So I've really changed my priorities in the last 2 years, but I definitely do miss like chasing love and feeling that even the sad, beautiful, tragic stuff, even the toxic cycles like we've been going through in this album. Sometimes you miss that too, because it makes you feel alive. It makes you feel human. But yeah, this one just very somber, very sad. I don't really know how else to explain that one, but it was another just incredibly beautiful song sonically. Oh my gosh, she's so hot. Look at her. The lucky
To the
one.
town with a made-up name in the angel city, chasing fortune and fame.
LA.
And the camera flashes make it look like a dream. You had it figured out since you were in school. Everybody loves pretty, everybody loves cool. So overnight, you look like a 60s queen. Another name goes up in lights, like diamonds in the sky. And they'll tell you now you're the lucky one. Yeah, they'll tell you now you're the lucky one. But can you tell me now you're the lucky one? Oh, oh, oh. Now it's big black cars and Riviera views, and your lover in the foyer doesn't even know you, and your secrets end up splashed on the news front page.
Okay, yeah, so sometimes I will have to listen to a song a few times to interpret it correctly, and that's why I need you guys help in the comments a lot of the times. But can you tell me now you're the lucky one? Oh, now it's big black cars and Riviera views, and your lover in the foyer doesn't even know you, and your secrets end up splashed on the news front page. What does that mean? And your lover in the foyer doesn't even know you. Like, does that just mean like you're going after like all this fast love? You're just living without even thinking, or I don't know.
And they tell you that you're lucky, but you're so confused, 'cause you don't feel pretty, you just feel used. And all the young things line up to take your place. Another name goes up in lights. You wonder if you'll make it out alive. And they'll tell you now you're the lucky one. Yeah, they'll tell you now you're the lucky one. Can you tell me now you're the lucky one? Oh,
I cannot break this one down for the life of me. Like, what exactly are we talking about here? And they'll tell you now you're the lucky one. Yeah, they'll tell you now you're the lucky one. Why are you the lucky one? I feel like I missed something.
It was a few years later, I showed up here, and they still tell the legend of how you disappeared, how you took the money and your dignity and got the hell out. They say you bought a bunch of land somewhere, chose the Rose Garden over Madison Square, and it took some time, but I understand it now.
Okay, now it sounds like we're like pulling back from like fame maybe. So it says they say you bought a bunch of land somewhere, chose the Rose Garden over Madison Square. So it sounds like choosing peace over like fame, over like the spotlight is what I'm getting now.
'Cause now my name is up in
That song was okay. Even like the songs that I don't like that much, like I could still see and hear why someone might like them. Like, it does feel like this one does feel more like Fame now. Those ending lyrics made more sense to me, like retiring on like a farm or just a place with a rose garden instead of, the concrete jungle of New York and everything hustle and bustle and on grind mode and in the rat race. It sounds like they're just like pulling back a little bit from the fame and maybe being grateful for it, but also missing it. I don't know. I feel like that was a little hard one for me to break down. Probably not really one of my. That was a good song. It's a good song, but it's not one of my favorites of Taylor Swift's so far throughout the discography. I thought it was good though. She's a master at writing choruses and catchy. Whoa! Everything Has Changed, featuring Ed Sheeran, a legend. Ed Sheeran.
All I knew this morning when I woke is
Her vocals sound extremely clear.
We good to go?
Sound levels keep going up and down.
All I knew this morning when I woke is I know something now I didn't before.
Crystal clear
All
vocal.
I've seen since 18 hours ago, screen eyes and freckles and your smile in the back of my mind, making me feel like I just wanna know. You better know, you better know, you better now.
This already feels totally different from a lot of the songs on this album. It feels like the production feels like it's giving us a little bit of hope.
I just wanna know, you better know, you better know.
Well, I like the way she's
you
singing
better
that.
Now. I just wanna know, you better know,
Woo!
you better know, you better now. I just wanna know you.
Ed on the
know
background.
You, know you. 'Cause all I know is we said hello, and your eyes are looking like coming home. All I know is a simple name. Everything has changed. All I know is you held the door. You'll be mine.
Chivalry.
And I'll be yours. All I know since yesterday is everything has changed.
Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. Ed Sheeran's background vocal on that sounds beautiful, and this sounds like a good relationship. This sounds hopeful. It sounds like this person has chivalry and manners. All I know is you held the door. You'll be mine, and I'll be yours. All I know since yesterday is everything has changed. So her life has changed now that it seems like a real love has entered the arena. That guitar. Come on, Eddie. It's got to be Ed. Where's that boat?
Tall painted blue.
Woo! I love Ed's voice. Come on.
No, my walls stood tall painted blue.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
I'll take 'em down, and open up the door for you.
Oh,
And all I feel in the stomach is butterflies, the beautiful kind, making up the lost time, taking flight, making me feel like I just wanna know, you better know.
saving
You
this.
better know, you better now. I just wanna know, you better know, you better know, you better now. I just wanna know, you better
This
know.
feels like real
You better
love.
know, you better know. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. 'Cause all I know is we said hello, and your eyes are looking like coming home. All I know is a simple name.
Oh, feels like a hug.
Everything has changed. All I know is you held the door. You'll be mine and I'll be yours. All I know since yesterday is everything has changed. Come back and tell me why I'm feeling like I've missed you all this time.
All right, this is another banger. Just I'm putting it in the certified bangers actually because this is really damn good feeling. It feels like true love. It feels like actually the beginning of love, I'll say. Like wanting to get to know them better. That warm, fuzzy feeling at the beginning.
And meet me there tonight, and let me know that it's not all in my know, you better now.
Taylor falsetto Swift.
Oh, you better
No, no,
know.
no. This is gorgeous. I have to hear this again.
I just wanna know, you better know, you better know, you better now.
I want to hear it again. That is so gorgeous.
I just wanna know, you better know,
floating.
you better know, you better now. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. All I know is we said hello, and your eyes are looking like coming home. All I know is a simple name. Everything has changed. All I know is we held the door.
The layers.
You'll be mine and I'll be yours. All I know since yesterday is everything has changed. All I know is we said hello. So dust off your highest hopes. All I know is pouring rain, and everything has changed.
God, I'm about to cry because this feels so damn good. It feels so hopeful. This is the stuff that makes me cry. It makes me emotional. Like, it feels like she's turning a page here. All I know is pouring rain and everything has changed. Like, all I know is these dark times and toxicity, but everything has changed since you said hello. Dusting off my highest hopes. My hopes are back, baby. I'm dusting them off. I'm bringing them back out of the dirty, dusty closet, and I'm feeling hopeful again and happy again. And this is romantic and beautiful. And Ed Sheeran, a fantastic songwriter in his own right. Same with Taylor Swift. These two together? Are you serious? Had to add this to the certified bangers. I love that falsetto that she's hitting in here. I love Ed's voice. I'm loving the layers of this song with the background vocals and everything. This just feels like a perfect song. I would get married to this song. I feel like this is a beautiful love song.
Dust off your highest hopes.
Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong.
All I know is pouring rain, and everything has changed. All I know is a newfound grace. All my days I'll know your face. All I know since yesterday is everything has changed.
Oh, that outro. Oh my God. Yeah. Their voices together are so perfect. What a damn good harmony. Oh my gosh, I'm shivering. The goosebumps. I feel good. I feel so good after listening to that. It feels romantic. It feels like real love. It feels so freaking good. That almost got me. If I didn't pause there, I probably would have cried because it felt so hopeful and it feels so happy. And that's the stuff that gets me. That's the stuff that gets me, is that really good feeling stuff now. And I don't know what that is. Maybe it's because I'm around too much negativity and too many bad people and shit and trash. But that just felt so wonderful. That's one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs I've heard so far. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
I said, oh my, what a marvelous
StarLight.
tune. It was the
I'm pretty
best.
sure she says something about StarLight in her prologue as well. I love how she adds like lyrics and titles and stuff in there.
I never would forget how we
I think she said
moved.
love is about like
The whole
starlight. It
place
feels like
was
starlight.
dressed to the nines and we were dancing, dancing.
Dressed to the nines. So some of you that may not know what that means is like dressed up to the best that you can do. Suit, tie, maybe a tuxedo, or just looking your best, looking real snazzy.
Like we're made of starlight. Like we're made of starlight. I'm with Bobby.
I'm sorry if these audio levels are off. I'm trying to make sure that they're good, but every song is a little bit different.
Boardwalk, summer of 45.
Whoa, this is not about you.
Picks me up late one night out the window. We were 17 and crazy, running wild, wild. Can't remember what song it was playing when we walked in. The night we snuck into a yacht club party, pretending to be
Feels a little bit of whimsy.
Duchess and a prince. And I said, oh my, what a marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how we moved. The whole place was dressed to the nines and we were dancing, dancing like we're made of starlight, starlight.
Okay, Okay.
Like we're made of starlight, starlight. He
It
said,
has a tinge of some whimsy on there. It feels good. It feels like another like love song.
look at you, worrying
Happy
too much
love
about
song.
things you can't change.
Bass
Spend
line.
your whole life singing the blues if you keep thinking that way. He was trying to skip rocks on the ocean, saying to me, don't you see the starlight, starlight? Don't you dream impossible things? Like, oh my, what a marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how we moved. The whole place was dressed to the nines, and we were dancing, dancing. Like we're made of starlight, starlight. Like we're made of starlight, starlight. Ooh, ooh, he's talking crazy. Ooh, ooh, dancing with me. Ooh, ooh, we could get married, have 10
kids.
and teach 'em how to dream.
Aw, that's lovely. Have 10 kids and teach them how to dream. She's gonna be a phenomenal parent one day. If she decides to. Come on, guitars.
Oh my, what a marvelous tune. It was the best night, never would forget how we moved. The whole place was dressed to the nines, and we were dancing, dancing. Like we're made of starlight, starlight. Like we're made of starlight, starlight. Like we're made of starlight, starlight. Like we dream impossible dreams. Like starlight, starlight.
Come on,
Like
guitar.
we dream impossible dreams. Don't you see the starlight, starlight? Don't you dream impossible things?
Wow. This is another great song. I didn't save it because I feel like I have other songs by Taylor that are saved that sound similar like that, but I like how it's another romantic song and it's about like real love again. It's not sad, it's pretty happy. It seems like Starlight is how she wants to describe like the best feeling in a way. Like we're made of starlight, just dreaming impossible dreams, having 10 kids and teaching them to dream as well. It just seems like a very dreamy poppy whimsical song that I really like that one as well. Very carefree. Begin again.
Took a deep breath in the mirror. He didn't like it when I wore high heels, but I do.
And that's what matters. If they don't like that you're wearing high heels, but you do, then I mean that's probably not something to break up with someone about. But if people are constantly minimizing you, then it's probably not the person for you. You know, sometimes things are very simple like that. And why are they even telling you that they don't like you wearing high heels? Is that just a way to like cut you down? Like, I mean, most women like heels and shoes and stuff like that. So why would you? I don't know. I guess everyone has their preferences. You need to be honest with your significant other. But why would you? Like what? That's such a silly thing to tell someone you don't like. You know?
I can put my headphones on. He always said he didn't get this song, but I do. I do.
Ooh, country, little twang.
I walked in expecting you'd be late, but you got here early and you stand and wave. I walked to you. You pull my chair out and help me in, and you don't know how nice that is, but I do.
She's so clever.
And you throw your head back laughing like a little kid.
That's how I laugh every time.
Strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've watched it begin again.
Goosebumps again. So specific too, and I love that about her writing sometimes. Like, but on a Wednesday in a cafe, like why on a Wednesday? You know, it could be a Thursday, it could be a Friday. They all can rhyme with cafe, but on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched the beginning, like in the middle of the week. You know, it's just so like what's the word I'm thinking of? Just like out there. It's just different, I feel like. But it's also like no one really thinks anything special about Wednesdays. So something special happened on a Wednesday, and that makes that day special, I guess. But I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. That's a lot of time to be in there just thinking about just being in like that negative mindset, and that happens, you know, relationships, breakups, and going through the breakup. There's no blueprint, there's no time frame. Like, it's not just like, oh, you break up with someone and 2 months later you're guaranteed to feel better. Sometimes it's years, sometimes it's months, sometimes it's weeks, sometimes it's days, sometimes it's hours. It's all different for everyone else. But yeah, that just sounded really beautiful. I want to hear it back again. I like the cadence.
Cafe, I watched it begin again.
She's healing.
You said you never met one girl who had as many James Taylor records as you, but I do.
Ooh, they're compatible.
You tell stories and you don't know why. I'm coming off a little shy, but I do. Like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again.
Sounds like hope. Sounds like she's healing. Recovering from that trauma.
Down the block to my car, and I almost brought him up, but you start to talk about the movies that your family watches every single Christmas, and I wanna talk about that. And for the first time, what's past is past. 'Cause you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again.
Oh, another beautiful track. That line got me. Where was it? Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. And we walked down the block to my car, and I almost brought him up. So feeling a little anxious, feeling like you need to get this negativity off your chest. But you start to talk about the movies that your family watches every single Christmas. And I want to talk about that. And for the first time, what's past is the past. So it's like right there in that moment, she feels healed. She feels recovered. And that to me is extremely beautiful to have someone like make you feel that way. It's now you're gaining confidence, and they got you out of that turmoil. The 8 months of going through crap, you know, going through heartbreak and struggles. That's so relevant. So I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. So it is cyclical. It is similar in different relationships, everything, but you kind of have to be open to allow these things to happen too. You have to be open and be able to, I don't know, be open to any possibility. Someone coming up to you and, sparking that relationship and being open to that, I guess. But yeah, another gorgeous song. I feel like I'm not articulating myself well on that one, but I don't need YouTube sending you guys more ads while I'm trying to explain myself and you're trying to listen to the songs. The moment I knew. This sounds like Justin Vernon in the background.
Should have burst through the door with that baby I'm right here smile, and it would have felt like a million little shining stars had just aligned, and I would have been so happy.
Should have burst through the door with that baby I'm right here smiling. It would have felt like a million little shining stars had just aligned, and I would have been so happy. Like her entire world coming together, everything that she wants so bad. The stars would have lined and she would have felt that.
Christmas lights glisten, I've got my eye on the door, just waiting for you to walk in, but the time is ticking. People ask me how I've been as I comb back through my memory, how you said you'd be here. You said you'd be here. And it was like slow motion.
Whoa.
Standing there in my party dress, in red lipstick, with no one to impress.
Whoa, you said you'd be here, and it was like slow motion, staying there in my party dress and red lipstick with no one to impress. You didn't go to her party? What the hell? Man, some people are just so cruel.
They're all laughing as I'm looking around the room, but there was one thing missing, and that was the moment I knew.
The moment you knew that they weren't worth a damn. You can't be there for me? Can't even let me know you're not coming? Have to let me find out my friends laughing at me?
And the hours pass by.
So those aren't really your
Now
friends.
I just wanna be alone, but your close friends always seem to know when there's something really wrong. So they follow me down the hall, and there in a bathroom, I try not to fall apart, and the sinking feeling starts as I say hopelessly, he said he'd be here.
So vivid. I can see the bathroom. I can hear her saying that. Maybe the makeup's running down.
And it was like slow motion, standing there in my party dress, in red lipstick, with no one to impress, and they're all laughing and asking me about you, but there was one thing missing, and that was the moment I knew. What do you say when tears are streaming down your face in front of everyone you know? And what do you do when the one who means the most to you is the one who didn't show?
Like, that's just insane to me. How do you not have at least the courtesy to send a text message or whatever, a call, or stop being so weak and lame and doing stuff like that? But that's part of life, and there's a lot of people that have this kind of behavior. They can't just like face things head on. They have to be such cowards, and it ends up hurting other people really bad because they don't care. Some people just don't care about how their actions are. Some
You
people
should
don't.
have been here,
Some people are just extremely selfish.
and I would have been so happy. And it was like slow motion, standing there in my party dress,
I've definitely been in this situation too, where I've been in a relationship where it's like everything is about that person, but even on like your day, like your birthday or holidays or something like that, they're just so selfish that whether they don't care or whether that they just want to make everything all about them. There's so many different ways that you could feel this kind of same emotion of like betrayal or just sadness again. It just feels yeah, it feels like betrayal. Like it's like a couple days of the year you can't just be normal. You have to be so selfish and hateful and hurt other people like that. Definitely sucks.
You called me later and said, I'm sorry I didn't make it. And I said, I'm sorry too. And that was the moment I knew.
Ending. You called me later and said, I'm sorry I didn't make it. And I said, I'm sorry too. And that was the moment I knew. Probably the moment that she knew that she was just over it. Like you betrayed me, you broke my heart, and my friends, like your friends aren't gonna, your real friends wouldn't laugh at you when, your significant other doesn't show up or someone embarrasses you like that. They're going to check on you, see if you're okay, and they're going to uplift you, and they're probably going to distract you, honestly, from that person missing there. So, yeah, I don't think your real friends are gonna laugh at you for that stuff, but it's just betrayal, heartbreak. Another great vocal performance though by Taylor. There's just one that I'm not gonna save. It's not something I want to listen to that much because it not that it hurts too much, but it just doesn't, not something I want to hear a lot,
You said it in
Reminder
a
of shitty
simple
people.
way. 4 a.m. the second day. How strange that I don't know you at all. We stumbled through the long goodbye. One last kiss, then catch your flight. Right when I was just about to fall.
Woo!
I
Falsetto.
told myself don't get attached, but in my mind I play it back, spinning faster than the plane that took you. And this is when the feeling sinks in. I don't wanna miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. I guess you're in New York today. I don't wanna need you this way. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. Delicate beginning rush, the feeling you can know so much without knowing anything at all. And now that I can't put this down, if I had known what I know now, I never would have played so nonchalant. Taxi cabs and busy streets that never bring me back to me. I can't help but wish you took me with you. And this is when the feeling sinks in. I don't wanna miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. I guess you're in London today, and I don't wanna need you this way. Come back, be here. Come back, be here.
So this one to me sounds like a yearning for a long distance lover.
This is falling in love in the coolest way. This is falling for you when you are worlds away. In New York, be here. But you're in London and a breakdown, 'cause it's not fair
Every song on this album really has a great production. Obviously, the lyrics are fantastic as always. She's an incredible storyteller. You can see everything. Like every song, you can see this vivid picture of what she's trying to paint. This one to me, it seems like it's about just yearning for like a long distance lover and wishing that they were here and with you. It seems very self-explanatory. Girl at home.
You got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Don't look at me. You got a girl at home.
Elvira.
And everybody knows that. I don't even know her, but I feel a responsibility to do what's upstanding and right. It's kind of like a code, yeah.
That's integrity, Taylor.
And you've been getting closer and closer.
You have a
and
lot of
crossing
it.
So many lines, and it would be a fine proposition if I was a stupid girl. But honey, I am no one's exception. This I have previously learned. So don't look at me. You got
Oh.
a girl at home, and everybody knows that.
Ah.
Everybody knows that.
Oh, called his ass out. Don't look at me. You got a girl at home, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. She's like, get out of my face with that. We all know you have a girl at home. Stop being a dirty, down low dog.
You got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I see you. Turn off your phone.
Very poppy.
And know you got me alone, and I see. Don't look at me. You got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I just wanna make sure you understand perfectly. You're the kind of man who makes me sad. While she wakes up, you chase down the newest thing and take for granted what you have.
Dude, why? Why do people do that? I'll never understand that. You're the kind of man who makes me sad. While she waits up, you chase down the newest thing and take for granted what you have. I know a lot of men that do this, and I know a lot of men that are in like, police force, firefighters that do this especially. They are. I love y'all. Thank you for taking care of us to keep us protected, the good ones, I will say. But man, y'all are some dirty dogs, and a lot of y'all have wives and stuff too, and you're out here just like, why? What is this like? What's that feeling of like not ever being satisfied and having to like take and take and take and take from others? I will never understand that. I also will never understand the reckless abandon of like you don't care that you're hurting someone else's feelings by cheating on them and betraying them and losing their trust, because trust is the bedrock, it is the foundation of all relationships. If you can't trust somebody, you can't be your full self around them. If you can't be your full self around them, then that means you're being minimized, and it's going to create mental issues, in my opinion, or even kind of factually. So yeah, those people, I will never be able to make sense of them. If you're someone that does this, I don't understand you. Why? Maybe you can let me know. Is it just like that chase? You just love that chase. You love the flirt. You love the beginning of relationships, and you get bored real easy. I don't know.
Would be a fine proposition if I was a stupid girl. And yet I might go with it if I hadn't once been just like her.
Empathy.
Look at me, you got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Don't look at me, you got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Unfortunately, people do fall for this stuff too, men and women. So it's really cool to hear Taylor sing about having the integrity to be like, you know what, I've been through this as well, and I have empathy of that situation, that scenario, and I don't want to put you through that same thing too. So let me save you.
I see you. Turn off your phone and know you got me alone, and I see. Don't look at me. You got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Man, Elvira.
Lose your girl. Call a cab, lose my number. Let's consider this lesson.
I might save this one.
Don't look at me, you got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Don't look at me, you got a girl at home and everybody knows that.
Save it.
Everybody knows that. I wanna see you. Pick up your phone and tell her you're coming home. Don't look at me, you got a girl at home and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. It would be a fine proposition if I hadn't once been just like her.
Woo, baby. Nice outro. I had to save that one. I do like it lyrically, and I love Taylor's vocals on this one as well, especially that big run she hit there. But Elvira on the production, that's a really fun song. I liked the difference of it. It got a little experimental towards the end there. Really, really, really fun track. I had to save that one. And also, like, not that I need the reminder about not being a dirty dog, but it's just very relevant to life and how a lot of people are living right now, especially. State of Grace, the acoustic version. Okay. Hold up. Where are we at right now then? Are we on like track? Are we in the vaults? How'd this happen? No, we're on 20. Okay. And then we have Ronan next. Okay. So I will have to get that lyric video ready after this one. But State of Grace, acoustic version, Taylor's version. I really like this song.
I'm walking fast through the traffic lights, busy streets and busy lives, and all we know is touch and go.
That always just
We are alone,
very
with our
superficial
changing
relationship.
minds. We fall in love till it hurts or bleeds or fades in time. And I never saw you coming. And I'll never
What an angel.
be the same.
It's perfect.
You come around and the armor falls, pierce the room like a cannonball. Now all we know is don't let go. We are alone, just you and me, up in your room and a slate to clean, just twin firesides, four blue eyes. So you were never a saint, and I loved in shades of wrong. We learned to live with the pain, mosaic broken hearts, but this love is brave and wild.
So mosaic is usually like a mixture, I think, like a bunch of different things together, and that's just a beautiful way to explain that. Like she says, so you were never a saint, and I loved in shades of wrong. So just admitting that they're not perfect people and that their hearts are filled with so many different feelings, and but we learn to live with the pain, mosaic broken hearts, but this love is brave and wild. That is gorgeous, man.
I never saw you coming.
So vulnerable and intimate.
And I'll never
That low, deep drum is perfect too.
This is a state of grace. This is the worthwhile fight. Love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right. These are the hands of fate. You're my Achilles heel. This is the golden age of something good and right and real.
So beautiful.
And I never saw you coming.
She makes me feel everything.
And I'll never
It doesn't feel like she's just singing it. It feels like this is like coming from the deepest parts of her soul.
be the same. Oh, I never saw you coming.
Almost feels like pure bliss in a way.
And I'll never be the same.
This is lovely.
This is a state of grace. This is the worthwhile fight. Love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right.
I feel like if I talk, I'm gonna start crying. Oh, that was absolutely gorgeous. That felt so blissful. It felt perfect. It felt passionate. It felt vulnerable. It felt intimate. It felt like, I mean, the state of grace. It's like, I mean, in the title there, it's just giving yourself that grace, giving yourself a moment of like, you can exhale. Everything's real. This is real love. Everything is beautiful, and that it's really nice to hear a song like that. It's very refreshing. That is just her vocal on that too is absurdly gorgeous, just perfect. And like I said, she makes me feel everything. Like she's not just singing her songs. You feel it's like she goes to the deepest depths of her soul, into her heart, and she's pulling these out, pulling it just from the deepest parts, and that just feels so genuine and real. All right, we're on the last track of this part. We're going to go jump and find Ronan, the lyric video. Okay, so I did get a little warning about Ronan from Isabella before giving into this reaction. So track 21, warning. The track Ronan is a song Taylor wrote about a little boy with cancer. The mother of the boy had a blog that Taylor stumbled onto. She was so moved by her story that she reached out to the family asking to write a song. The mother, Maya Thompson, is credited on the song as a writer. The song was a single for Ronan, but after the Scooter Braun Masters thing, she reached out again asking to re-record it and placed it on the Red album so it could have its own space. With that being said, let's jump into Ronan, Taylor's version, the lyric video. Here we go.
I love you. I love you.
There's absolutely no way I'm gonna make it through this.
I remember your bare feet down the hallway. I remember your little laugh. Race cars on the kitchen floor, plastic dinosaurs. I love you to the moon and back. I remember your blue eyes looking into mine. like we had our own secret club. I remember you dancing before bedtime, then jumping on me, waking me up.
Okay, there's a couple things already. Just knowing that this person passed away already hurts so much already. A young person. I mean, cancer is the worst thing in the entire world. And for some reason, like, there's something that came out recently, a story about like Chinese hackers that hacked the US government to get like cancer research. Why is that blocked? Why is that classified? Why is cancer not something that as a world we come together and have our brightest minds trying to fix it, trying to get a treatment for it, trying to an actual cure for cancer? And it makes you wonder, it makes you think that's because of profits and big pharma and everything. But also the second thing is knowing that the mother's credited for writing this. So I'm hearing this from her point of view.
I can still feel you hold my hand, little man. And even the moment I knew you fought it hard like an army guy. Remember I leaned in and whispered to you, come on baby with me, we're gonna fly away from here. You were my best for years.
Oh my God. What do you mean 4 years?
I remember the drive home when the blind hope turned to crying and screaming. Why flowers pile up in the worst way? No one knows what to say about a beautiful boy who died. And it's about to be Halloween. You could be anything you wanted if you were still here. I remember the last day when I kissed your face and whispered in your ear.
No parent should ever have to bury their child. No parent should ever have to like worry about child cancer. No one should have to worry about cancer at all. That's one of those uncomfortable truths that we have to deal with in life. And oh my God, this is destroying me. I can't help but think about my niece. I love her more than anything in this world. She has become my purpose over these last 3 years. And if I don't even want to speak anything like that into this world, I've lost family members from cancer. I've lost friends from cancer. And it is just the worst thing in the entire world. It doesn't discriminate. It will go after anybody. Anybody can get it. And it is just, it causes unfathomable pain and loss and despair and heartbreak. And this is already just killing me. 4 years old. 4 years old. And I've told you guys before, like, I have a brother that I've lost when he was very young. And my family, like, it's created such hard trauma, especially with my mother. My mother still to this day, and it's going to be something she deals with for her entire life. But we lost my brother when he was 2 years old, and it's something that has torn my family apart. And it's something that like my parents can't like talk about it. They've been divorced my pretty much entire life, and that's one of the driving wedges about like they think that they think it's their fault when it wasn't their fault. It was something that they couldn't stop. He had medical conditions, really bad medical conditions as born, and it's just like I hate seeing my mom like that. It's just really hard, and she has three other kids, four other kids that love her so much, and a grandchild too that loves her so much. And I feel and I see the joy and everything come back to her eyes. And she is like, she's been such a light in my life, but she's also had to deal with that, and then has been very depressed my entire life. He was older than me, so it's someone that I've never met before, and it's something that I've only known through like stories and my family's talking about it. My grandma talks about it more than anyone else because she's comfortable with it, and that's how I've been able to get to know him more. And talking to my mom about it, it's very hard because it brings her down completely, and it's something that, I mean, this happened a long time ago, and it's just something you don't ever get over. And I just hate the struggle that she goes through, and I just want her to know how loved she is and how like I hate that she feels like it's her fault. And I'm sure this person might feel that way too because that's how we feel as protectors, as uncles, and siblings, and just family members in general. This is extremely heavy.
Come on, baby, with me. We're gonna fly away from here. Out of this curtained room in this hospital gray, we'll just disappear. Come on, baby, with me. We're gonna fly away from here. You were my best for years.
He's such a cutie.
What if I'm standing in your closet trying to talk to you? And what if I kept the hand-me-downs you won't grow into? And what if I really thought some miracle would see us through? What if the miracle was even getting one moment with you?
Oh, God, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm a wreck, but life is so cruel sometimes. Oh, hearing her breath like that. This hurts, man.
Come on, baby, with me. We're gonna fly away
Oh,
from here. Come on, baby, with me. We're gonna fly away from here. You were my best for years. I remember
God.
your bare feet down the hallway. I love you to the moon and back.
Oh my God. This is so painful. Thank you, Isabella, for the warning. Oh man, what a cutie. Life isn't, yeah, this is like the reminder that life is so cruel, it's not fair sometimes, and you really can't take for granted the people that are in your life. But this, like a 4-year-old and probably younger while he was going through it, it's like, did he ever even get the chance to even enjoy life? Like you don't even like remember stuff until you get to like 3 or 4. Ah, my heart is shattering, man. This hurts so bad. And this it's so many people out there like this. I mean, the rainbows and babies, children's hospitals and stuff like that. And man, the horrible administration we have now that's gutting child cancer research and shit. Like there's a lot of thoughts going in my head watching this video. And I'm getting mad, but I'm just like super heartbroken and sad about this, that this person has to feel this. And again, it's very relevant to my own family and the loss that we've suffered and still feeling to this day, because it's something that you just like, I don't know if other people, if y'all have experienced this as well, this kind of loss, like a very young loss, something that's like way before their time, and your parents carrying that trauma. Especially my mom. My mom, ah, my hero, the strongest person I know in this world, like, has never made any excuses to take care of us and has always been there. Meanwhile, the other one, like, has gone through not even a quarter of the misery my mother has gone through, and that dude can't, like, ever be strong, it seems. So I just, like, am so grateful to have my mom and the strength that she has exuded my entire life. I also know about the dark and the tragedy and the trauma, and she sometimes, every once in a while, she'll, be vulnerable and talk to me about it, but It's obviously incredibly painful, and this just it hurts, and this happens a lot. No one should have to experience this though. We have to come together as society. We have to find a cure. We have to do a better job of like not making medical and health stuff like all for profit. And America is one of the last countries that still are doing it. Like so many so many countries that have a GDP that's close to ours has, or not even close to ours, have universal health care and stuff like that, and don't have to worry about it and the tragedies of it. And I know some cancers are so bad that you can't, like, it spreads too fast, gets into the bones and everything. My grandma's going through that right now too, so that's always on my mind too. Like, and the way she's dealt with it, like, this is the second time she's had it, and now this one's terminal, and it's like I'm just so grateful for her to be here because she's another one of my heroes, an amazing person. But this wrecked me. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Ronan Thompson, May 12th, 2007 to May 9th, 2011. Oh my God, almost on his. He wasn't even technically 4. Rest in peace, Ronan Thompson, and I'm so sorry to your family, to your mom. There's nothing I could say. Like those lyrics there about like the flowers piling up because no one has anything to say, and it's almost like it is worse. It almost feels worse probably because those are just there. It's a reminder. It's not like words where someone just says words and they can just slip through your ear and out the other, or they're just kind of gone. Like flowers, they're physical. They stay there and they have to wilt and die too. And the reminder of like seeing them die is probably a reminder that your kid passed away. Oh my God. This hurt really bad. Isabella, fantastic recommendation to have me do this last and separate the Volt tracks. I don't think I can carry on after this. This just, it hurts. So many people deal with grief and deal with loss differently, but like children, it makes it so much more intense. It hurts so much more. I can't get my thoughts in line here. And I'm pretty sure my mom would be okay with me talking about like the tragedies that we've gone through in our life. She's a very truthful and honest person and vulnerable, and she understands what I'm doing here. She understands that I'm also getting up here and being vulnerable and talking about things that in my life, because I hope that like sometimes when I do talk about these things, and I know that I'm not the only one that goes through these things. I know I'm not the only person that has lost a brother and a family member, or understands the feeling of this song here. It's all you have to do is have a heart, honestly, to feel it and how much it hurts and just the loss and the permanence of the loss. It's just so sad. I want to read what the comments say on this one. There's a beautiful video. Ronan's a very cute child. Ronan didn't live for 4 years. Taylor made him stay with us forever, with her words. I got goosebumps just from the first clip of Ronan. Me too. Like instantly, I couldn't just knowing that child passed away already. It just sent shivers down my spine. It hurt. I hope Maya's happy that Ronan will never be forgotten. I hope so too. And I hope that other people that have experienced this as this and have gone through something similar to this, I hope that you can use this song and this song Ronan in a way to like hope that your child or your friend or your grandma or whoever it may be, like I hope that you know that they're remembered forever as well, and that you keep their memory alive. Like that is part of our responsibilities, as well as being human, is when we do lose people, that we do have the responsibility to keep their memory alive, whether it's through pictures or through telling stories about them. It's very important. This is one of the reasons why Taylor fought hard for her music. Ronan's legacy must be kept in the right hands who will value him. Gosh, I'm crying hard. Right there with you, friends, and we are happy to say that Taylor does own this now and owns everything, as she should. You were my best 4 years. Broke me. Yeah, that fucking shattered me. 4 years is nothing. 4 years goes by in a snap. Like, it doesn't seem like my niece is 3.5, going to be 4 in December, and it does not seem like it. It seems like she's only been in this world for like a year, and everything is going so fast now. And I love that kid so much. The song means so much to me. My little boy fought very hard in the hospital, like an army guy too, until he flew away. I love you, Carter. Give Ronan a kiss from me. Oh my God. Haley Hodges, I am so sorry for your loss. Rest in peace to Carter as well. My God. I'm struggling here, guys. I am hurting really bad. This was let me take these headphones off. This was a beautiful album. There's a lot of heartbreak in here. There's also a lot of good moments in here too. Look how much I saved. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about half of the songs that I've listened to so far. Just a reminder, I will be listening to those vault tracks in a part 2. Really loved a lot of these songs though. There's some really great production. I love Rock Taylor, so any songs that have the guitars on there and her rock vocal, I just really adore. My mind is kind of fuzzy right now. My brain is pretty foggy right now from listening to that last track there, Ronan. So I'm trying to like remember how I felt with a lot of these. I Knew You Were Trouble. I think that's the one I thought was Halsey's song, which I'm sorry. I'm an idiot for thinking that, but that's one of those things with like Spotify now where my phone is either in my pocket or it's so far away from me that I don't always look to see who the artist is that's singing that song. I don't always find out what the title is, so I guess I thought that's who that was for a long time. And I do think that their voice is kind of similar now that I think about it. All Too Well was heartbreaking. I Almost Do was great. We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together was so fun and sassy. That's a fantastic breakup song. The Last Time was another like haunting, gorgeous song. Holy Ground was great. Everything Has Changed, I think, was my favorite song off the album, if not one of my favorite in her discography. But yeah, guys, so damn good. Thank you so much for listening to this with me. I'm going to need to like go take a shower to get these tears off my face and out of me, and probably go cry myself to sleep with a nap now, because this was very emotionally draining, but also just like the production on this album, her vocals on this album were fantastic, and I can't wait to get into the music videos and live performances. I think you probably got a little sneak peek when I was going through my document earlier. I just want to say thank you again to everyone that's been interacting with me, leaving me comments, and just a reminder, like, I do read all the comments. Sometimes I don't get back to you in a timely manner, but I'm going to try to be better with that. And I just want to say again, thank you to everyone that sent me uplifting thoughts in the Speak Now tour video and everything. I'm feeling much, much, much better. Well, I mean, right now is feeling pretty sad, but feeling much better overall generally. And I just want to say I love you guys, and thank you so much for helping me continue on with this channel and educating me on songs and helping me with interpretations of songs, which I'm definitely going to need your guys' help with a lot of these songs. There's definitely songs where I was struggling in there, but I love reading, your guys' anecdotes and just experiences and how you feel the song makes you feel, how you interpret the song. Like, I really value your guys' input, and that's why sometimes it does feel like very overwhelming, like this channel, because I want you guys to know that I really care about you, and I really care about how you feel about certain things. And sometimes I feel like that's not felt from some of you, but most of you. And I had to reassure myself, and as part of growing, as part of like this, like, I've never been in the public spotlight like this really, so I'm still learning and growing my channel and everything, and learning like how people interact with you and stuff. So just want to say thank you so much, and I'm so grateful for this channel and having this platform to spread my opinions and to put my voice out there. I think all of us have stuff to say, and that's why that's why I value your guys' opinions, and that's why I value your guys' input so much. I just think that I just value human input. I just value friendship and community. And this is perfect 'cause I love music. Music is the universal language that we can all talk through. So please let me know your favorite tracks in here, and just let me know how you interpret certain songs. And again, if I get some stuff wrong, that's okay. Don't be afraid to comment and educate me, as I love to be educated and learn how they actually want the songs to be heard. I love you guys very much. I'll see you guys in the later on videos, music videos, live performances, concerts. We got interviews. Very excited for those. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I hope you enjoyed this one with me. If you can, please smash the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Click that bell icon to turn on notifications. I don't have many of my subscribers with that notification on. That helps out the channel quite a bit. And if you want to join my Patreon, it's linked in the description. I have uncut reactions. There's movies on there, interviews. All my interviews go to Patreon. They don't really, not many of them make it to YouTube because some of them just aren't always about music and whatever. So interviews, movies, documentaries, live performances. There's going to be exclusive videos as well that you can check out. That is the best way to support me monetarily or whatever, because I don't monetize videos on YouTube and whatnot. So thank you for listening to me. I'll catch you on the next one. I love you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Peace.